eyes. Hold on to what you just can't fight. Young hearts, old minds. Hold on for one melody ride. American eyes, picture blue skies. Hold on to what you just can't fight. Your hearts, old minds. Hold on for one melody ride. Yeah, your American eyes. Oh, 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 oh,
Hello and welcome to Northwest Sessions. My name is Shane Webb. We're listening to some great music here. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves since we got kind of a big mashup here. Let's go ahead and start with you, Isaiah, if you want to let everyone know who you are.
Sure. My name is Isaiah Dominguez, and I sing and play guitar.
I'm Junior Graves. I'm playing bass today and helping out Isaiah.
Cool.
Derek Stearns, I'm playing guitar.
Cameron Canbaz playing drums.
All right. So let's just kind of clarify for the audience, for everybody, and a little bit for myself as well. Isaiah, just so I can completely understand here, you're more of a solo act yourself, and you guys are all here helping out, playing along with everybody, or do you guys typically play together? Are you guys normally kind of a group together, or do you guys want to explain that a bit?
The act is Isaiah Dominguez. That's me. I'm like the principal singer-songwriter. And then the band is called Las Olas.
Okay.
And these are actually, it's the first time I'm playing with Junior and Derek, but I've played with Cameron before, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, how old did you guys kind of come together then? Really, especially with you two just now kind of joining in and getting together with it. You guys want to explain that a bit?
So originally I'm from the story of me meeting Cameron is actually like pretty funny because I'm originally from Seattle and I moved to Omaha a year and a half ago. And I was a musician out in Seattle looking for musicians out in Omaha when I moved out there. So I put up a Craigslist post under musicians that was like, hey, I'm a singer-songwriter looking for musicians. And Cameron was one of the dudes scouring the Craigslist boards.
Men looking for women under those categories.
Right. And I remember he was like one of the like three people who responded, and he was like, yeah, you should come over to my house and we'll jam. And I was like, yeah, sure.
I'm gonna die.
And I got there, and as I was like walking out the door, my wife was like, are you sure you should be meeting this stranger off of Craigslist to go jam at his like heavy air quotes? And I was like, it's probably fine if I don't like text you within 15 minutes of getting there. You should call the cops though. And then he was like,
Phone dies.
His like jam, his like drum set and like rehearsal space is like in his basement. So he was like, yeah, we'll just jam down in the basement. I was like, yeah, you lead the way. I don't want to get hit over the head as I'm walking down the stairs. And that's how me and Cameron met. And then I met Junior through church that we were playing at, my city in Omaha. And then Derek is a friend of Cameron's, and I met him just like through hanging out with Cameron and parties and stuff like that. So,
Dang, man.
So, moving a little bit away from how you guys started playing together, how did you all individually, and if we just want to go down the line, how did you guys individually get your start into music? Did you guys have parents that influenced you? Did they play instruments? Did you guys participate in choir, those types of things? What was your like real kickoff for you whenever you first got into music?
yeah, I started playing music when I was in 5th grade because that was how old you had to be to join band. And I started playing the trumpet, and I remember coming home with like a trumpet and a trumpet case, and my mom being like super angry about that because she just didn't want like the noise in her house. And my dad is a jazz guitarist and did that all through his like college years before he joined the military. And so after years of playing the trumpet and being in like band, I wanted to, learn how to play the guitar, and I asked him to teach me how to play because he already knew how to play super well. And he was like, oh yeah, I'll teach you how to play. But first he like gave me a book, and he was like, first you have to learn all the major and minor chords in this book. And I was like, okay. And so I took one summer and I learned all the major and minor chords. And I was like, Dad, you can finally teach me how to play guitar. And he's like, I don't have to teach you anything. You know all the chords now. You don't have to know anything. And I was like, oh, great. Thanks for that hard life lesson that I needed to learn, I suppose. And after that, it was just like getting involved in the local music scene and like starting to write songs and then forming bands and moving on from there, and like then getting into touring, and then bands breaking up and having to take a break from music, and then coming back and realizing that like really wanted to play music and make it like a career out of it. So that's kind of what led me to this point right here.
Yeah, I grew up in Grand Island, Nebraska, which is about 2 hours east of, or 2 hours west of Omaha. And I've been singing since I was really young. I got a guitar like third grade, and I played guitar for a long time. And then same as him in fifth grade, I picked up the cello and stuff. I played cello for about a year. And then when I got my first like amp and everything in sixth grade, we started a band, and we were playing with a bunch of really cool people. And we were just like the little 12-year-olds at metal gigs, like people trying to hand us stuff. And we're like, no, we're six. And so, but yeah, from then on, it was great. I did, in high school, I went to a cool high school where you could have the liberty to do sports and music. So I did show choir for 4 years there. And then I graduated. I decided to go out to California about a year before graduating. And I went to LA, and I went to AMDA for all 4 years, American Music and Drama Academy, and traveled the world with choir and all this stuff, and it was a lot of fun. And then after that, I've been with the agency since then. I do stuff with I did stuff with The Voice a little bit. I was on The Voice and American Idol, and then the same, man. Realizing like music is what I want to do, and working on a solo album right now, and have a lot of stuff going on. And so it's really good. It's just like a good passion that you can really cling to and spend a lot of time in and developing your skills, and you can never stop getting better. So it's a lot of fun.
Definitely.
I also started drums in fifth grade. We had to take tests at school where a music teacher sat in front of us and handed us different instruments. And after testing, my teacher thought that I should play trombone. And I really think that my mom just paid him so that I wouldn't be bringing drums home. But I was a stubborn only child, so I definitely brought home the snare drum. And then, I played concert stuff. I got my first drum kit when I was, I think, in 8th grade. And I was obsessed with Travis Barker, so I just watched Blink-182 endlessly, and kind of taught myself drum set for a while. Played marching band in high school, but decided that sucked. No offense to drummers out there. But I just wasn't good at it because I don't like practicing.
Solid.
Yeah, right. And so then I dropped out of that and just pursued drum kit, playing with this kid and just enjoying that. And I've been doing it since.
That's awesome. That's awesome, guys. Well, we're going to take a short break here on Northwest Sessions. We will be right back for some more great music, so stay tuned.
Savannah, Savannah, I thought that I could handle the words. When you moved up from Georgia, all your peaches turned to pines when you went north. And still I'm hoping that you'll come and knock me down. Turn my water into whiskey and leave me on the ground. Get me loaded and kiss me. Keep the room just spinning round. Oh, I'm hoping you'll come and knock me down. You'll knock me down. Montana, Montana, the East couldn't beat the West any worse. With your big skies, your sweet lies, pull me in, push me out, and leave me cursed. And still I'm hoping that you'll come and knock me down. Turn my water into whiskey and leave me on the ground. Get me loaded when you kiss me. Keep the room just spinning round. Till I'm hoping you'll come and knock me down. You knock me down. You got me where you want me. It's a blessing and a curse. And I could tell you what I need, but you'd only make it worse. Can you hold me like you want me, if only for once? 'Cause baby, you came and knocked me down. Turned my water into whiskey and left me on the ground. Got me loaded when you kiss me. Keep the room just spinning round. Oh baby, you came and knocked me down. You knocked me down.
Welcome back to Northwest Sessions. Let's talk a little bit about just the songwriting process and everything, and just the what you guys go through whenever you're writing songs. I mean, what kind of mood? Like, is there certain moods that you're in? Is there a certain, like, do you have to be in a certain setting? Or does it just come to you and you write it down whenever? Like what do you typically go through whenever you're writing your music?
In the shower, I'll like be singing just like this whatever, like a phrase or a melody line that's just popped into my head. And I was reading actually an article the other day about why inspiration hits people in the shower, and it's because and I'm just gonna absolutely bastardize the science on this, but it's because when like you're in a relaxing state or you're in a comfortable environment, it frees your mind up to be able to like be more creative and expand whatever brain function you need in order to be creative and create new things out of nothing. You really expose yourself emotionally and like artistically and creatively to somebody, and that's like a hard door to open to just like anyone in your life. So it's tough to do that with other people. And so I found that like a lot of times it's a lot easier to just like find an intensely private place and be alone with your thoughts. And sometimes like that's kind of scary, but at the same time it's a little bit necessary for like my creative process.
But like how do you bridge that gap of going from like this is such an intensely private moment where I'm writing my music to now sharing it with the world?
You get to a point where you've created something that you're so proud of that and a lot of times it's so disguised at that point with song structure and lyrics and, you know, trying to be a little bit more poetic and a little bit less like obvious about everything, that you feel comfortable showing it to other people. And that being said, I still don't trust anybody who's like, I really like your music, I really dig it. I'm like, yeah, okay, all right, that's nice.
You don't even
like,
know.
it's super. I think, I mean, at least for me, and I don't know if other artists feel this way, but I still low key don't like trust anybody who says that they really enjoy my music, and it's super tough to believe that like something that you've created can hold value for other people. But to just get you become like so proud of this project that you've created, you feel like you have to share it with somebody, and then when you like try to fill it out with other musicians, it like helps grow that project into something that you would like you can be even more proud of. And I like sometimes some of my most like favorite instrumentation parts or like vocal parts are parts that I didn't even write or parts that I didn't even put on a song. It's like bringing in other musicians and they hear something in a way that I can't hear it because, you know, they have their own unique creative perspective. So,
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take another short break here on Northwest Sessions. Stick around. We'll be back with some more interviews and music.
Remember when we stayed out all night and didn't do anything we didn't feel like, and stayed up to gain some wisdom from the sunrise. Never once did we think of our lives as slow. As small as you can see the outside. I've been down this road before, failing to find out. When you're young and wild and pure, take your shadows with you when you're gone. 'Cause you can see the outside. 'Cause you won't see me run. Run, 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 run away. 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 Looking back, it seems so far gone. So many decisions were the wrong ones. But who's to say I didn't love every single one? Aren't we still young if I say we're young? 'Cause you can shoot the lights out. We have been down this road before, failing to find out. We've been young and wild and pure. Take your shadows with you when you're gone. You can shoot the lights out, but you won't see me run. No. Run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away. Run, run. Feet to the asphalt now. You won't drag me down. Steady, safe, strong, and sound. You won't drag me down. 'Cause you can shoot the lights out. But I've been down this road before, failing to find out. Living young and wild and pure. Take your shadows with you when you're gone. You can shoot the lights out. You won't see me run. No. Run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away. Run, run.
Welcome back to Northwest Sessions, guys. My name is Shane Webb. We're here with Isaiah Dominguez in Los Olas. We're having a great time here. This is the last segment for you, and I kind of want to get a little bit deeper with you guys. For when you guys are making your music, what is kind of first? I guess I want to say, what is your kind of ultimate goal right now with your music? Where are you wanting to head with? Like, are you guys just having fun with it, trying to play around Omaha? Or are you trying to go big with it? What is your guys' goals, short term, long term, whatever you want to talk about, really?
My goal with music is to, at the end of the day, be able to look at people that I know and look at my family and be able to tell them that I am a musician That's my profession. I don't have to supplement that with anything else.
So I guess for me, the ultimate goal is really to just put out content that, one, is exactly what I pictured in my head. There's nothing like when you write something down, when you have all the parts and then it comes out exactly how you thought it in that moment in the passenger seat of your buddy's car like 8 years ago. Like there's nothing like that. And for me, it's a lot of the personal experience, like learning more and more who I am. Like I want to die more self-aware than Gandhi, man. Like I want to really just dig into who I am and know that like I explored every capacity of my own mind and heart before I die and shared that with other people. And that's something that for me means a lot more than ever hitting that mark. I think 2 years ago I had that moment where I was like, I might not ever be famous. And I almost threw up, dude. I was like, dude, this might not happen for me. And I had to like re-soul search and figure out what it was going to be and what the true thing was. And when I hit that, I was like, man, like this is an outlet. This is creative. Like this is what it's about. And to be able to share that with people around me and literally strangers, like in a time in an interview now, like this is what music is. Regular people don't get this.
Definitely.
Like, they don't get the call, hey, will you come shred papers at my office today? I get that, like,
We're going to record you while you do it.
All right, guys. Well, it's about time that we wrap things up here.
That's what I just said.
Literally, yes. We're again. Protect.
We're never going to be on the radio here. They're going to hit the delete key as soon as they're done.
Once again, you've been watching Northwest Sessions. This has been Isaiah Dominguez and Los Olas. They've been great for us. Our audio crew is led by John Prokop and Corey Finch. Our video crew is led by Erin Wilkins and her wonderful camera people. They did a great job today. So thank you for watching Northwest Sessions, and thank you guys for tuning in.